So, hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It is Thursday, the 18th of December, and we are trading Nasdaq, as per usual. So, we had CPI today, and it was better than forecasted. So, we got a little pump out of there. And now we are looking at... Do we have anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow existing home sales, I don't care about that. So, generally, on the daily, let's have a look at the weekly first. This is an order block. Hasn't broken the highs yet, but it can stumble, make some sort of a triangle, and then go. Something like this. And all this is just keeps retouching here. So as long as we don't break these lows here and close lower, you don't have a change of market structure on the weekly. No. Let's get rid of the VWAP and daily open. So yeah, this can still continue. Of course, at one point it should come down and revisit like these lows and potentially this gap. But as long as we don't do it, we don't do it. So if we now finish this week and we create a nice lower wick here, let's have a look. Have we retraced? Yeah, we are in a nice zone. So of course you would first expect some sort of a reaction, maybe a little bit of a bounce, and we probably first come back here, reject from here, go down, and then continue. But that is a weekly story, which is not very useful in day trading. So it looks like we have seen this story before. Absolute madness, massive rejection, and then it just noodles back up. So can we just do the same thing again? And wow, close at the very bottom, close at the very bottom. It arguably looks crap down here. This one looks better because it got a lower wick. But on again. These highs look so unfinished, look so bad. So they have to be taken again. Like if this just stays here, this is major liquidity. But yeah, we're not getting there today. We are not printing a 1,200 point candle today. That is, I mean, how big are big candles? 1,000, huh? This one, 1,000. Yeah. But what are big bullish candles? This one here, 600. Yeah, so can just go there tomorrow? I don't think so. But never say never. Okay, so we'll leave that there. Big fat yellow candle is support. And yeah, I don't see any. What is this? That was the weekly close. There's the liquidity that I was waiting for, but we're not getting there. And well, let's have a look here. This close here led to a nice long wick. So, well, we're almost there. So this is the previous day close. And yeah, just continue. So far, high or low on daily looks good for cont. Yeah. Even though I would like this low to be taken, but doesn't matter what I like to happen. So that's the daily. Then the 4 hour, oh my god, doesn't that look just nice? Everything neatly going down here. So the last order block would be here. Last time, I mean, yeah, this also, there was no step here. It just noodled right back up. So we can do the same thing again. Whoop, 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 whoop. The 4 hour apparently doesn't need a lot of steps. Down here we have a bullish engulfing. The low looks shit, but so does it down here. Didn't stop it from going higher. And well, this would have been such a nice low to take. Wouldn't it be mad if next week, weekly open, we do take all of this, bounce from the order block here. Order block's job is to break the next highs. Would be fantastic. Since this looks so unfinished down here. Yeah, that's it. This is the next 4 hour. And this as well. For our OB. Okay. Well, right now this is just, well, there's literally no level here. The only level you have is these ones. Then you have your liquidity here. But once you go above this, bit shit with all this inefficiency here. Well, so far this is a weak low here, because market structure is clearly down. So just coming up here and then rejecting, but then reject for what? 4 hour. Yeah. Did I say on the daily here? Open in 4 seconds. Let's see what happens. Pushing down. Yeah, we'll see. Well, we'll have a 1 hour here. We have another one here. And we are pushing higher. Great. Can be an all-day ripper. How far do we have? Well, not that much. So this is now bullish. So this is literally where we can reject. We will see. We'll see if we just go higher, higher and higher. We are at a point of control here as well. Yeah, as always, we're waiting for some trapped shorts to continue the trend higher. At the same time, we are well aware that we are in a downtrend, but this leg is the uptrend in a downtrend. The order block here. And well, you have another one up here. These are the resistances that we're dealing with. Oh, wait, 7.5. Ooh. That is so far a small range. This was the previous day value area high. Where was this data low? This one is. Well, wouldn't it be great if we just go all the way down there? So we have some EMAs here. Of course we can just retrace the whole CPI pump, that's no problem. And as always, we are very chill, waiting for setups to come to us. Don't chase the setups. I like it if this just comes down very quickly and then violates a yellow candle on the way back up. That is always a welcome thing to see. So this is indeed a nice order block. So often it happens that it fills an inefficiency and then just comes back to the beginning of the inefficiency, which would be here. This is obviously together with the CPI pump. It's the data low. There is no wick on the candle. Multiple reasons why you could expect some sort of reaction there. But obviously, what if we turn this whole day red and take the lows? These EMAs just turn green. These are green. This is the last 15-minute yellow. So I do not trade the first violation of a yellow candle. I wait for one that is clearer. Oh, hardly a wick here. It's technically a good short here. But I always don't like shorts. I don't know why. I wouldn't take this anyways. So let me create my alert on the bearish engulfings. Interesting. A white candle that is not support turns into resistance. Oh. So if you now break this, are we then longing you? We are bouncing from this order block, but all you need to do is break the high. Just break it. If break, then long. It's already good. That has been 2 nice minutes. Yeah, this is perfect. Bonk. So I'm longing this yellow candle when it comes back. In about 10 minutes. Oh, the 5-minute close. So my stats say that often takes 10 minutes to come back to my entry, and then it takes 10 minutes for take profit. Let's see. And if you also break through this one here, as a, oh, am I do that in regular? Well, hang. So, if step broken, then high or low, and the highs will be taken once more. So this little order book fulfills every of my criteria. Let's see if we will get there. Or if we just pump away like mad. I'm not gonna do continuation. I nicely wait for this to come back down again. And then technically I could also try for this 5R. Since this order block's job is to break the high. The 5 minute doesn't have a nice step. It just goes, huh? So I traded up to half an hour. If it's older than half an hour, I'm not gonna look at it anymore. So let's see if this little bugger holds. Technically, the odds are not too bad, but it's gonna be a scary entry. But if it holds, I should be expecting opening range highs. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Created 251, comes back 20 minutes later. Let's see if it just smashes through there. Maybe dunk, 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 dunk. Let's go, let's go. Not so great that the 1 hour is printing a bearish engulfing, but then it's also the 50. We'll see. We can only take trades and let the probabilities play out. After all, the risk reward should pay for the losers. And we are in. Let's see if we're out in a minute. I heard if you don't look at it, it doesn't scare the market. So far it's just rambling down, so might just take a loser here. So the stop loss is indeed below this low here. I have adjusted my take profit to here, 111 points. And we will see what the market decides to do. Now's the time to go for a walk and not do anything. So technically this order block's job is to break the highs. Do I want to push my luck to up here? Do we put stop loss to entry now? Or do we just wait a little bit longer? Many times I put stop loss to entry after initial reaction and then it goes my way. I need to learn to just accept my fate. I've entered and that's it. Now we need to wait. He wants to push down though. I don't see a winning trade here. Come on. Do something. Break this yellow candle, please. Once you close higher than this, oh come on, that's the wrong direction. Will we make it, is the question. Every time frame does something else, it seems. And yeah, I'm playing on my phone here. I'm not here. Does it get any more exciting than this? Just dance on my entry until you lose it. Yeah. Can we already pump? Oh, if that's not a loser, then I don't know. Come on. This thing so wants to go lower. And there we go, a bear bull. Finally we go, yeah? Well done for staying with us. So now that we're above, we could be entering a second position, which is on the exact same setup here. Okay. As in this. With, well, technically stop loss below all the swing lows here. And then, what do you want? 3R. Like this. So this level is actually a double level, because it's the middle of the big yellow and the top of the small yellow. But since I'm already in a position, I shall not put stop loss to entry. So this is, as promised, the position entered here with a limit, and I'm taking profit above here. So I have sort of made the rule after 2R I put stop loss to entry. It's just the entry is exactly another entry, which means I just put stop loss below here. Reduce the risk a little bit. Oh. Like this. So, should we just let it run? Let it run to up here? Or are we getting shaky legs now? It is a 3R, ladies and gentlemen. So I shall take it maybe just until here. I take 400. Okay, 373. That's good enough for me. It is a 3R, I think. Yeah, risk 100, so 3.7. So this one goes into the stats of winners. So we've risked 100. So here you can see the two contracts. I've risked 2 micros. Stop loss below the low, almost. And yeah, when was this? 250. Enter 23 minutes later. And don't see shit. 10 minutes for take profit. And there we go. Just keeps pumping. And it's probably in no time up here. Which would then be, well, by now it's a 5R. That's the beauty when you just enter on those seemingly innocent little candles. But what's really the setup? Well, there's an order block. We get a sell-off nicely with steps. Here, this is the first break of a step, but it fails. Takes the opening range low only with wicks, indicating this might be a good low. After this low, oh, what am I talking? There we go. Start everything again. So what was the setup? The setup was, here is an order block. We are respecting the order block, break the last step, but it turns out to be a fake out. Only to wick onto this order block again. The order block's target is this high here. And well, after we break structure once and twice, I'm looking at a retracement onto my yellow candle. And as you can see, this is exactly where we bounce from. I like to take 3 Rs. So there we go, target hit. And now technically we can sell off as much as you want, because this order block has done its job. It has taken the highs, bounced from the 4 hour. Yeah, that's it. Enter on the yellow, target a 3R, which would have been here. But due to the context that this is looking for that high, I was willing to let it run a little bit longer. However, because there's a secondary entry, so as you can see here, same thing again, I didn't want to risk it that it comes back down all the way to me. So at a 3.7R, I took the profit. In hindsight, yeah, could have taken a 5.5R, but I didn't. That's fine. Got my bread for today, and that's it. And with that, yeah, it has been 1 hour since open. So that's why I like to just wait. Like, I'm not getting caught up in this. I see how does it react to the order blocks. It does react, and for every pump there's a retracement. So this is just retracement entries onto my yellow candles. Yeah, that's it. So this is now probably gonna get some sort of retracement, at least to here. But yeah, we'll leave it there. That's me signing out then. Thank you very much.